What's up, guys? Barry Game here, back with some more Idle Heroes news for January 4th, 2024. And well, we have the official New Year's events here, and they are literally a copy and paste almost from last year's New Year event. It has Adventure of the Brave 2.0, which is a cool little RPG story you kind of go through multiple times depending on how many coins you have. It's an interesting one at the least. We're going to talk about it. There's a lot to go over here. It is a campaign event loot week, so it's also an Imps Adventure week. There is a new Treasure Train 2024 festival. We'll have to see how that turns out as well. We do have the New Year's replacement event. Doesn't look like Core of Origins are there, which kind of sucks. There is a joyful quiz, which we will have all the answers for you tonight on most likely a live stream. We have a New Year's special, which has the Gold Mall, the Gem Mall, and the Relic Mall, and it also has an adventure package and New Year cards. So there's a lot to go over here. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. We'll have a little bit more in-depth details a little bit later this morning, as always, with an actual event breakdown. Let's jump right into the news. All right, new update is here. We have, of course, Imps Adventure, 4 dice and 100 of these pumpkin suit things. As our daily login rewards, we have the shelter mission, which is actually kind of cool. It's got a Betty here. It's got some tenants. Of course, always stay away from the light and dark heroes. We have Imps Adventure, which again, all the loot looks like it is pretty standard. No changes here. You get some of the campaign event resources at different tiers. We have the Witch's Feast. So this again, pretty standard. Go for those star spawn cores usually. Sometimes you might want to go for the artifact. It just depends on who you are. Otherwise, just if you don't have any universal crystal shards, you know, stick with this right here. Stick with the good old 5-star hero chest at the end of the week. Okay, Adventure of the Brave 2.0 is here. So this event right here is the one that we had last year. It's an RPG. You have to go through setting number 1 first every single time, so keep that in mind. So it reads, overcome all kinds of difficulties and complete the adventure as an adventurer. The whole adventure consists of a total of 7 stages, which we'll see they move down the tower pretty much. The adventure will reset every time you clear all stages. Defeat the evil dragon, save the princess. In version 2.0, each action can take only directions to one ending. A different ending can be experienced after the adventure is completed and the final rewards are claimed. So you'll see here you have to go through setting number 1 first, getting heroic scrolls. You move on down to the next tier here, and I think it says you have to purchase 5 times in this tier. So there is one special item, just like last year, the mysterious meat. If you get that meat, then you can break through the next level for cheaper, essentially. Skips the battle with the meat plus 20. Otherwise, you have to beat the entire battle. The way the battles work is you do 1 attack for 4 adventure coins. So there is going to be some RNG because you might do 3 damage, you might do 4 damage, you might do 5 damage with the hit. If you're averaging 4, it means it takes about 40 to clear this out. So just keep that in mind here. There's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 items. So you could spend 40 here and get all the rewards, and then you're guaranteed to do it this way, or you spend 20, see if you RNG the meat, and then yeah, you might have to spend an additional 40. So it's probably better to just buy out the merchant every time. We'll see though. We'll break down the event a little bit more. You're getting some of those swap tickets here as well. Of course, most of these you have to go through in a specific order. Actually, you know what? I don't know if you have to go through these at it's different this time. It sounds a little different. Complete the levels in a specific sequence. We'll have to see how it actually turns out. It would be awesome if setting 2 could be picked immediately. I think the only ones that can be picked are like this one here. You can only pick one or the other. I guess this one here, you can either setting 2, you just spend 40 coins, or you spend a random amount of coins. It could be 40 here as well. Working your way down, you're going to be getting the new Treasure Train Festival 2024 items down here. There's another battle here, and then completing one round can net you either a Core of Origin or a sublimation chest. But hey, this is actually pretty good. It also includes an artifact chest, so it's not that's pretty good. You're actually getting to collect some artifacts along the way. And it does say the Brilliant Artifact Selection Box does contain the Brilliant Auspicious Cat, so that's actually a kind of cool thing here. The other thing that is pretty cool I noticed is they are no longer stacking Scattered Spirit Vein and Aurora Gems in the same tiers as Cores of Origin. I hope that stays, because right now picking between them is stupid. It means you can't build new heroes. This is a cool system, so you can see the second time through you get the Scattered Spirit Vein stuff. Most likely this is not free to play, but we'll have to do the entire math later on. Then you get another round, and then you get another round down here, and then if you finish all of them, you get all those rewards. So we'll have to break this down a little bit later when we have the math on it, because part of this includes the Celebration Commission. This is one of the ways that you get a ton of the coins, and this is like the quest system here. It is cool. You get some of the Treasure Train coupons as well. So we'll have to do this. As during the event, you can get event points by completing specific missions. We'll break that down in the next one, but it does say you have to start 5-star and above tavern quests, which is a little difficult to do if you haven't been saving your scrolls. This is the first time we've had this in forever. Consuming 4 Imps Adventure dice, consuming 1,000 gems a certain number of times, and then of course doing some soul awakenings that seem to be attached to almost every event lately. There is the New Year's replacement. Not much to talk about here. It is the bog standard that we're used to, but we'll kind of break this down in a separate video probably later today as well, so stay tuned for that. And we have the Joyful Quiz. So this one here is a way to get a ton of the currency for the event completely free. Usually what we do is when when the event goes live on TapTap, we go ahead and answer as many questions as possible, and then we answer them multiple times because there are multiple questions. We'll make a video of it. Within the description, we'll have all the answers that we find. We might not find all of them. So on that video, if you leave a comment, somebody will probably answer it, or I'll answer it to try to get it done for you. But this is an awesome way to get the community involved. There are idle questions about skins, about heroes, about backstories, about artifacts, all different things. It's usually fun to do. We do have the gold mall, and it does look like a almost like a cut and paste again. Some really good resources for early game players, some really good resources here. We do have the gem mall, and I think these are discounted from last year. If I remember correctly, this one was like 9,000 and this was like 18, so it is a little bit cheaper. If you're a free to play account and you're starting a new server, you might want to collect as many of these as possible. So save your gems. There's also the relic mall with everything except the auspicious cat, and you can see each one of these can be purchased at a 50 relic discount once. The chest down here can be purchased at a 40 relic discount. So can be purchased 7 times though, so it is a ton of times. There is a new treasure train that we'll have to cover as well. We'll most likely be going pretty all in on this one as well. There is a $50 adventure package to get the 2 times Imps Adventure, and there are 2 different cards. Now I think these are like a $10 and $15 card. I think this one's 10, this one's 15. But basically you purchase these, you'll get them for 15 days. Not 7 days like usual cards, 15 days. So pretty solid value. Low spenders if you need those master toolboxes. Definitely something to grab. It's 150 of them plus other resources. And last but not least, we of course have the value packages. So stay tuned. We're going to have a better event breakdown coming to you guys a little bit later on, so you guys know how to math this out. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Again, the only really downside to this, everything seems good on the surface value. It just, no Core of Origins. It's got to happen eventually, right? We'll see. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.